What was the incident at your high school? I went to a small, public school in rural Australia. Obviously, there was your standard pregnancies, deaths and mayhem, but this one is always my favorite. There was a teacher in my high school who we all really disliked and we called Voldemort, due to the both physical and personality similarities. Dude wasn't a mass murderer or racist, but he was still a total fucking asshole. I honestly can't even remember his real name. To everyone he was just Voldemort. He also really hated being called this, and gave anyone who called him this to his face automatic detention, including myself. In the class below me I was in year 8 at the time, so year 7s had PE with Voldemort. This girl Chloe had just been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and was low so she had a can of Coke with her. She was quiet, and pretty well behaved. She started dating the class bad boy so to speak, called Otis, who is still a friend to this day. Anyways, Voldemort came up to her and demanded why she was drinking something sugary during class and in the gym. She explained to him her condition and why she needed it, and was confused because every single teacher had been informed. Voldemort said he'd heard, but he didn't believe it, and took away her Coke. Well, her boyfriend didn't like that, and asked him what the fuck he was doing. It then devolved into a shouting match between the two of them in front of the entire class, whilst she's starting to get pretty unwell. There's multiple accounts of what Voldemort's breaking point was. According to Otis himself, it was when he told him to get fucked and also get a nose job. They were in the gym doing hockey that day, and Voldemort ended up chasing Otis, a 13-year-old, around the gym with a fucking hockey stick, trying to hit him. This is again, in front of the entire class. And phones have just become a thing, so of course, every single student filmed it on their shit flip phones. Of course during this, Choli faints. All the screaming attracts the principal, who walks in on a teacher literally chasing around and trying to kill a student, whilst another is unconscious. Suffice to say, he was fired that very same day. All the phones were confiscated so the teachers could delete the footage. Chloe was fine, and Otis became an outright legend for finally getting Voldemort to expose himself as the utter asshole that he truly was.